Hello, hello, and good morning. We are so excited to be here with you this morning.
Hello, hello, and good morning.
You know,
We
there is something to be said about the benefits of technology. There is also something to be said about when we are impeded by technology. But no matter what, this 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl is happening today. We are ready and we are so excited. Thank you to all of our parents who are here joining us, all of our community stakeholders, all of our teachers who are volunteering to be here. Listen, this could not happen without you. So we just want to start out by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you all enjoyed the music that was playing. I was listening to it and I was doing a little jam. So hopefully you are doing a little jam. Now, I know you've had plenty of time to tell all of your friends and family that they should be here, but just in case you have not, go ahead, hit that share button and tell everyone that there is excellence about to happen here at Clayton County Public Schools with the Social Studies Department Black History Month Quiz Bowl. Now, if you're ready to get this thing started, I want you to go ahead and give us some snaps because we are about to tell you not only about how amazing this experience is going to be today, but we're also going to share with you just how amazing this month has been. There have been some awesome things that have happened in Clayton County Public Schools. So we just want to say thank you so very much. All right. Now we are going to jump into this presentation. There's so many amazing schools that have participated in this Black History Quiz Bowl, and so we just can't wait to hear about all of the things that they're excited about for the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. All right, so let's jump right in. First of all, let's talk about 2022 in the Department of Social Studies. Now, scholars, if you are tuned in, I want you to just take a moment, look at all of these faces that you see on the screen, and let us know. Do you know who these faces are? You can go ahead and fill the chat. Who do you see that speaks out for you? These are all faces of amazing Black people who are not only or have not only made history, but are making history. And you know what? That is an amazing thing about Black history. Now, real life is happening real right now. And I want to just give an amazing shout out to the Social Studies Department of Clayton County Public Schools. It's led by Miss Regina Wallace. She is the K-12 Social Studies Coordinator. She is amazing at everything that she does, and she has an amazing team who backs her up. Miss Wanda Love is the K-12 Social Studies lead teacher, and also Miss Monique Springer, who has worked tirelessly to make sure that this Black History Month quiz poll goes on today. Let's just give a shout out to Miss Regina Wallace, Miss Wanda Love, and Miss Monique Springer. Shout out to you ladies for making sure that scholars all across Clayton County Public Schools understand that real life is happening right now. Now, let's listen to a message from Dr. Lee. Again, sometimes technology does things that we don't want it to do, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this video, we're going to add it to the comments, and then you're going to be able to go back and watch that video, and you will be able to see that message that Dr. Lee has provided for us. She is one of our amazing leaders of the curriculum team, and she is amazing at what she does. So we want you to make sure to go back to the chat so you can hear that amazing video that she is providing this introductory message about the Black History Quiz Bowl for all of you. Let's just talk about some of the things that you have learned and done this month during the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. I heard that you all had some amazing activities that took place. I was able to attend some of those activities, and it was a really amazing opportunity. Because none of the videos are playing, and I'm wondering if it's because it's through the browser. Pause the screen share. Wait for it. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for bearing with us. Listen, technology is doing what technology does, but we want you to stick and stay with us. Stay here or go get you some popcorn, go get you a Sprite, come back and join us. Give us about 5 or 7 minutes and we will be right back with you. We appreciate you all for being here. Our scholars are ready to go and we can't wait to show you what's going on with them. So just give us about 5 or 7 minutes, come back, and we should be ready to rock and roll.
Oh,
Okay, guys. Can you hear us in this room now?
We can.
Is it clear?
You're sharing, so
It is.
Let's do a test
Check
to
the,
make sure our
video
video is
audio.
coming through.
I just did. That's the first.
the audio.
The audio for the video. I'm getting feedback. Close the YouTube.
Can you hear her?
We cannot hear the audio from the video.
They cannot hear the audio from the video.
So when you share, make sure you click the share audio.
It's because of these. So let's take this on. Because the audio is coming through here, but the video is on.
Saying just share.
I think it's your YouTube. Because I'm
I don't know, but see if you can hear the video.
Do I hear the video?
All right. All right. See if you. Can you guys hear that? Nah, we're playing it. Oh, it's not sharing.
Grab you some punch and some popcorn, and we are now back. And let us know if you can't hear us, if anything else happens, but we are hopeful that we have worked through all of those issues that have happened with technology. Again, thank you all so much for being here. It is the 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl. We are super excited about all of the scholars who are ready and excited to tell us and show us all of the things that they have learned and what they know as they compete in this Black History Month Quiz Bowl. We also are excited that you have decided to take this Saturday morning with the Clayton County Public Schools Department of Social Studies to see all of the excellence that is going to happen this morning. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. Now, let's jump right in. First of all, we just want to say thank you so much to the parents, to the stakeholders, to everyone who is here this morning. We could not do this without you. We want to give a shout out to the Clayton County Public School Social Studies team, led by Miss Regina Wallace. She's the K-12 Social Studies Coordinator. We also have two lead teachers, Miss Rhonda Love and Miss Monique Swinger. So thank you to all of them who have worked diligently. And a special shout out to Miss Monique Swinger, who is making sure that this quiz bowl happens today. I want you all to make sure you go in that chat and show her some love because this work matters, okay? So shout out to the entire Clayton County Public Schools Social Studies Department. If you are not already, be sure to follow them on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook at CCPS underscore social studies. You'll see all of the amazing things that are happening. Now, for a special message from Dr. Lee.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Ebony Lee, the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum Instruction and Assessment, and I'm excited to welcome you to our annual Black History Quiz Bowl. Today, our middle school scholars will show what they know about the rich history of African Americans and their incredible contributions to American history. Prepare to be amazed by their vast knowledge. Thank you to our scholars and our team coaches for preparing for today. And thank you to the Department of Social Studies for always bringing these amazing experiences to our scholars so that they are ready for real life right now. So everyone, sit back, enjoy, and prepare to learn. Enjoy the Quiz Bowl.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee, and we are definitely going to enjoy the quiz bowl. All right, now I want to do the honor of introducing the schools who will be competing. Today's competition gives our 6th through 8th grade students an opportunity to show what they know about Black history. So the first school competing today is Babb Middle School. The team members of Babb The coach for Babb Middle School is Miss Catherine Nieto. And we are excited that they have team members joining us from both 7th and 8th grade. Let's hear what Babb Middle School has to say.
Circling like a one day I might not make it, but you just gotta find your way back. Big, big world, but you gotta play and find your way back. Don't let this life drive you crazy, find your way back. Don't make on the street like find your way back, find your way back. Daddy used to teach me on my goals, run around, every time I shoes. It'd be a child with a smile like you, wild child with a lot like you. Daddy used to teach me all my tricks, run around.
Love that, Babb. We definitely will find our way back and are looking for all of those good vibes.
Today, we are already proud of you. And we just want to tell you, knock their socks off. Let's go.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And thanks for that encouragement from the principal of Babb Middle School. The next school competing today is Point South Middle School. Point South Middle School is headed up by coaches Miss McNary and Miss Riggins. Let's hear what Point South has to say. I love that. Listen, everyone in this room with me is walking around doing a little dance. Thanks, Point South. We needed that little brain break there. Awesome. Shout out to Point South. Next up is M.D. Roberts School of the Arts, headed up by coaches Mr. Screen and Mrs. Brown. Let's hear what they have to say.
M.D. Roberts Middle School of the Arts Black History Bowl team.
Hello, my name is Mr. Screen. I'm an 8th grade Georgia Studies teacher here at M.D. Roberts Middle School. I'm also a Black History Bowl coach here at M.D. Roberts as well. M.D. No!
Hi, my name is Stephanie Ezra. I'm in 8th grade. I'm representing M.D. Roberts, and my social studies teacher is Mr. Wong.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Melendez. I'm in 8th grade. I'm representing M.D. Roberts, and my social studies teacher is Mr. Wong.
Hi, my name is Desiree Penn. I'm in the 8th grade representing M.D. Roberts, and my social studies teacher is Mr. Wong.
Hi, my name is Darnell Gates. I'm in 8th grade, and I'm representing M.D. Roberts, and my teacher is Mr. Screen.
Hi, my name is Sarah Ralph, and I will be representing M.D. Roberts. I'm in the 8th grade, and my social studies teacher is Mr. Chari.
My name is Chris Campbell. I'm in the 8th grade. I'm representing M.D. Roberts, and my social studies teacher is Mr. Screen.
My name is Miracle West. I'm in 8th grade. I'm representing M.D. Roberts, and my social studies teacher is Mrs. Green.
Awesome. Our voices are Black history. I love that. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. Now, next up is Morrow Middle School. Let's hear what Morrow has to say.
M.D. Roberts.
Morrow Middle School is headed up by Coach Mr. Williams. All right, let's hear what you got to say, Morrow.
Good morning, Bobcats. This is the #1 Bobcat, Principal Harold, and I am excited for our students that are participating today in the Black History Quiz Bowl. Students, as your proud principal, I want to wish you the best of luck today. I know that you will perform well academically, you will do well answering the questions, and I know that your teacher, Mr. Williams, he has prepared you today for the Black History Quiz Bowl. So once again, as your principal, I want to wish you the best of luck on behalf of our faculty and staff here at Morrow Middle School. Go Bobcats.
I love that encouragement. Nothing like some encouragement to get your day started. Next up is North Clayton Middle School. North Clayton Middle School is headed up by coaches Mr. West and Mr. Brown. All right, let's hear what North Clayton Middle School has to say.
Great afternoon, great afternoon. This is Mrs. Rice, the very proud principal of D North Clayton Middle School, sending some positive vibes and shout outs to the amazing reigning champions of the Black History Bowl. Guys, I know we're going to come back and we're going to do it again. I'm so very proud of you. I'm proud of the coaches. I am so proud of our scholars. They have been working so hard. It has truly been a collaborative effort, and that's the effort at North Clayton Middle School. No one team, no club, no anything is comprised of one person. Everything we do is about family and as a team. We will win today as a team. Let's go, Tigers!
I love that. A good cheer is going to get us started and get us all geared up. All right, next up is Sequoia Middle School. Sequoia has a special place in my heart. When I was a social studies teacher, I taught there. I love Clayton County Public Schools, so shout out to all of these amazing principals who are giving us all of these amazing, encouraging messages. Sequoia Middle School's team is headed up by coaches Miss King and Miss Bryan. Let's hear what Sequoia has to say.
Black History Bowl 2022. Warriors, you already know what to do. We don't have to scream real loud, not to razzle dazzle. We're Sequoia, home of the Warriors. Go be champions, because each and every day, what do? We build champions, baby. Let's go, Warrior. Make it happen.
I love that. Shout out to Miss Connor, principal of Sequoia Middle School. Now, let's hear from the rest of our teams who are competing today. We have Jonesboro Middle School. Jonesboro Middle School is headed up by coaches Miss Reddick and Miss Parkman. Those are the Bears. So go Jonesboro Middle School Bears. Next up is Mundy's Mill Middle School. Mundy's Mill Middle School is headed up by Coach Miss Robinson Park. Go Mundy's Mill. Kendrick Middle School. Kendrick Middle School is headed up by coaches Mr. Andrews and Miss Hood. Next up is Forest Park Middle School. Forest Park Middle School is headed up by all of the team members who are carrying the weight of the Forest Park Middle School Black History Month Quiz Bowl team. Now, we're going to read the rules of today's virtual competition. This is the moment that you all have been waiting for. You've been drumming your fingers and waiting for the 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl to begin. But you know how this thing goes. Anytime you have a game, like when you're at home and you're playing Uno with your family, you have to set the rules because everybody has their own version of the game, right? Well, here at Clayton County Public Schools Social Studies Department, we're going to make sure that we are all starting on the same page. So Miss Swinger is going to come in. She's going to read the rules, and then we are going to get going. Scholars, I hope you're ready. Again, if you've not told someone that they should be here, share that link. Tell them to get in the place to be. Let's hear these rules, Miss Swinger.
All right, Miss Jackson. We are ready for the rules. So guys, pay close attention because after this, you are going to get round 1 started. All right, so here we go. The general rules for the Quiz Bowl. Each round will consist of 5 questions. Teams should return to their team room between each round. Teams are only allowed in their school's team room. At no time during the round may a team consult with the coach, with one another, or have a timeout. Any concern about an answer to a question must be addressed by one of the 5 currently competing students to the coach before the next question is asked. The player will get the attention of the coach by unmuting and saying, "Challenge." After being acknowledged by the coach, the player will tell the coach the concern. The coach will determine if the concern needs to be addressed as a challenge. If a challenge goes forward, the moderator may make the decision based on the answers they have, or the moderator may confer with the Black History Quiz Bowl committee members in the challenge room if needed. Once a decision has been made about the question by the moderator, that decision is final. Coaches, please use your discretion when allowing a player to challenge. You are to direct any challenges and ask any questions, not a team member, a parent, or other visitor. Coaches, monitor your team members. If a player experiences a technical issue, type a message in that chat box. The moderator may pause the round for up to 1 minute to allow for any technical support you can provide. At that time, the round must resume. Let's talk about those virtual meeting features and controls. At the bottom of your window are buttons to turn on and off each microphone and video. For this competition, when we say mute, we are asking you to turn your microphone off. When we say unmute, we are asking you to turn your microphone on. During the competition, players must keep their videos on, and the moderator must keep their video on. All others must keep theirs off. The chat box will be used to buzz in and when necessary for all challenge requests. Let's talk a little bit about buzzing in. Before each question is asked, the moderator will type Q followed by the question number and say, "Players in the chat box, type your school code and be ready to press enter to buzz in." All students will then type their school code in the chat box without pressing enter. But they're going to be ready to hover over their enter key to press enter when they're ready to buzz in. When the player buzzes in, the console judge must acknowledge the player by school and name. So for example, they'll say, "Monique, North Clayton Middle School." Only the team member called on by the console judge may answer a question. If a player who is not acknowledged answers the question, that team's response is not recorded and the question is repeated for the opposing team. Students may buzz in at any time while a question is being read. If a player buzzes in before the completion of a question, the console judge says, "Stop," and the moderator stops reading. After being recognized, the player must answer within 10 seconds. If an incorrect answer is given, the moderator will read the entire question for the opposing team, which has an opportunity to answer that question within 10 seconds. The answer must be given within 10 seconds by the player who buzzed in. Conferring is not allowed. If the answer is correct, the moderator acknowledges that it is correct, and the scorekeeper will announce the score for that question. If the answer is incorrect, again, the question will be repeated for the other team, who must answer within 10 seconds of buzzing in. If neither team buzzes in, the moderator will answer the question and proceed to the next. No score will be tallied for that question. Students will be prompted to test their chat boxes at the beginning of each round. Well, guess what, guys? Those are the long rules for our competition. So now, at this time, I am going to ask that all of our volunteers go ahead and head out to your competition room. My coaches and team members, it is time for you to get ready to head to round one. Now, you guys know we had some technical difficulties in the beginning, so again, thank you for bearing with us. But that virtual schedule, that presentation that you are using, go ahead and refresh that screen just so that any updates that were made will show up on your end. All right, so again, refresh that page. Volunteers, head out to your competition room. Coaches and team members, head out to your round one. And guess what, y'all? Let the games begin. Right. Now, all of our competitors are heading out to their competition rules. Now, let me tell you how this is going to work. I want you to know that we're going to be jumping into those rooms. We're going to be seeing what those scholars are doing, showing you some of those competition rooms. But while they are heading out and preparing themselves, let's look at the 2022 Black History Month in review for Clayton County Public Schools. All right. Now, as you may know, the theme for this year's Black History Month was, or is, because it's still February, Black Health and Wellness. So the team decided that they would tackle this head on, and they put together some amazing events to focus on Black health and wellness. So while our students are preparing to begin round one, we're going to talk about Black history in the Department of Social Studies. This year, as I mentioned, the theme for Black History Month is Black Health and Wellness. In keeping with the theme, the Department of Social Studies, in conjunction with the Department of in conjunction with the Department of Student and Behavioral Services, hosted several events that focused on all types of wellness. For physical wellness, they had an opportunity to have someone come in and lead. Speaker and fitness coach Artavia Strozier led us in a live workout session that got our hearts pumping. In addition, healthy lifestyle coach and cook Tiffany Kelly showed us how to make healthy versions of the traditional dish, Hoppin' John. Let me tell you a fun story about Hoppin' John. When I was a little girl, I had an American Girl, and the American Girl that I had, her name was Addie. The books, the doll came with books. And in the books, there were also recipes. And one of the recipes that came with my American Girl, Addie, was Hoppin' John. So I have a rich tradition of enjoying Hoppin' John. And I'm so glad that Tiffany Kelly showed us how to make a healthy version of that traditional dish. Now, today, our scholars are focusing on intellectual health, because we know that health and wellness is not just about what's happening on the inside or on the outside, but it is the combination of everything coming together to ensure that you are as strong as you can be. So today, our scholars are focusing on intellectual health and wellness as they show us what they know during this competition to wrap up their commitment to promoting wellness. The Department of Social Studies is hosting a yoga class with Dr. Tamara Lewis and a breathing technique session with Miss Quinny Cook Richardson that will both focus on mental and emotional health. But wait, that is not all. In addition to these wellness events, the school district adopted Black Lives Matter Week. Okay, each day between February 21st and 25th, students and teachers were provided with activities and SEL moments that express the importance of Black lives in the community. I mean, we have been busy, busy, busy. What a month. The focus on health and wellness and the Department of Social Studies hopes you all enjoyed the events that have taken place, and that you tune in and enjoy the events that are coming up. Did any of you have an opportunity to participate in those health and wellness events? Let us know in the chat. Which one did you enjoy? What was your favorite activity? Was it working and getting fit with Coach Tay? Was it cooking with Chef Kelly? Was it Black Lives Matter Week? Is it going to be the yoga class that's coming up, or that mental and emotional health? What is it that you are so looking forward to or absolutely enjoy during 2022 Black History Month, focusing on health and wellness? Let us know in the comments. What did you most enjoy? Now,
Here's some additional information that we want to provide for you today. There's something bubbly. The results will be announced by email when they are verified. All right, sorry about that. Listen, technology is not going to take us down today. I promise you, I'm going to stick and stay. Are you committed to sticking and staying with us no matter what technology mishaps may come our way? If you're committed, go ahead and let me know in the chat that you're committed, because I am definitely committed to sticking and staying here with you. So let me start over because I know that we got chopped off right in the middle. So there's something bubbly happening. When the results come in, they will be announced by email as soon as they're all verified. The monetary prizes will be awarded for first, second, and third place winners and will be sent by mail to the coach for distribution to the players. In the event of a tiebreaker round will be scheduled. The official rules will be reviewed at the beginning of the first round, which Ms. Swinger just did for us. So if you missed that, you can go back and listen to them if you need to hear those rules once again. Between each round, the teams are going to return to their team room. Now, we want to wish the best of luck to all of our middle school teams. Teams, it is just about time for our games to begin. I know that you all have already headed out to those competition rooms. Hopefully, you are all in there. You are ready to get this thing started. Parents, stakeholders, community members, we are so excited. Can't wait to hear and see everything that these students have learned. So what we want you to do, we want you to stick and stay. We're going to put on a little music and we will be right back with some live views into those competition rooms, okay? And if you're watching live with us, you know what I would love for you to do? Go ahead and send a shout out to your player who's participating today in the chat. Let them know that you're watching and that you care. All right. Round one is underway. Are you all ready to jump into some of those rooms? Well, I'm ready. Hopefully, you are too. Let's go see what the scholars are doing. Here we go. I'm super excited. I love this part of the competition, just to be able to participate with the room, not to participate, but to see how they're participating. So let's jump right in, okay, and see what they're doing. Looks like that room already finished up. Let's see if we can find another one who is actively in competition. All right, here we go. Let's go. Jump in and see what they've got going on. All right, here we go. We're waiting to be let in. Once they let us in, we can see this competition happening in real time. Now, don't worry, they can't hear what I'm saying, okay?
H. Murphy. Round one.
Morrow 10, Sequoia 0.
Round one, question 5. Who founded the magazine Ebony?
Braden Morrow.
John H. Johnson.
That is correct.
Morrow 20, Sequoia 0.
This concludes round one of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. Congratulations to both teams. Scorekeeper, please read the total score for each team and ask coaches to verify the score.
Okay, Morrow, your overall score is 20. Do you verify the score?
Yes.
Okay. Sequoia, your overall score is 0. Do you verify the score?
Yes.
Coaches and players may close this session and go to the team room. We will visit your team room to announce the beginning of the next round.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? We caught the very end of that round. I think there are some other teams who are actively in competition, so we are going to make sure, see if we can go around to another room and see if we can catch what's going on. Let me find which team is actively in competition. Guess what? This just in. I hear that we have a competition about to begin. So we're going to head into that room and see what's going on. Here we go.
All right, they can stay right here. If you're done, stay right here. Perfect, stay right here. Room 3 is done yet? Room 4 is done? Everybody? Okay.
You all hear all of that? That's the back work. That's all the inner workings of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. You ever wonder how it's going down? I'm sure they would love some volunteers. Make sure you sign up. It is like a hive here at the Black History Month Quiz Bowl headquarters. All right, let's jump in and see what's going on.
Present. North Clayton's present. All right, present. MB Roberts, everyone's present.
And welcome teams to round one of the Black History Quiz Bowl. I am Ms. Rose.
Assisting me are our console judge, Ms. Roseman, scorekeeper, Ms. Williams, and timekeeper, Ms. Shepherd. During our competition, silence is required. Please mute your microphone. Talking during the competition is inappropriate. Each team in violation, including players, coaches, parents, and visitors, will receive 1 warning. If a second violation occurs, the opposing team will receive 10 points for the question being asked or answered when the violation occurred. Are there any questions from team members or coaches? Players, type the first 3 letters of your school name and press enter to test your chat box. Coaches, please verify all players were able to buzz in successfully.
Everyone's successful at MD Roberts.
Everyone is in for no claim.
We are ready to begin round 1. Players, in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 1, question 1. What dispute led to the founding of the African Methodist Episcopal Church? Ms. Shepherd?
Yes.
It's 10 seconds as well if there is no response.
Oh, okay. Time.
Thank you. Okay, the answer is segregation of St. George's Methodist Church.
No points awarded.
Round 1, question 2. What was the name of the Indian leader who became a model for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s nonviolent?
Is that North Clayton Wall? I don't know. I'm sorry. WALYC?
Yeah, it's me. Okay. Wally. Ghana.
That is incorrect.
Yes, it's difficult. God.
So I don't know how.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, question 2 again for MD Roberts only. What was the name of the Indian leader who became
Stephanie Nzing? I'm sorry, Izing MD Roberts?
Mahatma Gandhi.
That is correct.
10 points, MD Roberts.
Round 1, question 3. What Black American developed a treatment for arthritis?
North Clayton is Satu?
Percy Julian.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Percy Julian.
That is correct.
10 points, North Clayton.
Okay, players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 1, question 4. Harry C. Hopkins received a patent for enhancing what medical device?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Time.
I'll repeat the question. Harry C. Hopkins received a patent for enhancing what medical device?
You can't do that. You actually ask the question twice. You gonna stop? I mean, you can't. No, I get no, but you right. Somebody answered. Yeah.
Time.
The answer is hearing aid.
No points awarded.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in.
All right,
Round
last
1,
question of this
question
round.
5.
This was really, really good.
Dr. William Hinton is credited with developing a test to detect what disease?
Jamison, North Clayton.
Syphilis.
That is correct.
10 points, North Clayton.
This concludes round 1 of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. Congratulations to both teams. Scorekeeper, please read the total score for each team and ask coaches to verify the score.
North Clayton, 20 points. MD Roberts, 10 points. Coaches, is this correct?
Correct. That's correct.
Thank you.
Coaches and players may.
All right. Well, we got the opportunity to see a round from round 1 of our competition. And it was so exciting to hear the students buzzing in, to hear in the students' voices if they got the answer wrong, that we knew that they knew that right answer. And that is what it is all about. Now we're amping up for round 2. We're going to try to jump into another room to see what is going on with our students. While we wait to see which room we're going to go in for round 2, you know, I am so excited that I get to be here physically in the media center. And as I was in the media center, I had the opportunity to look at some of the books that they have on display for scholars to read. I picked up this one. This particular book is called Moses. It's the story of when Harriet Tubman led her people to freedom. And what really caught me about this particular book were the illustrations. The other day, I had the opportunity to attend a webinar by a group called the Daughters of the Underground, and I got the chance to listen to the great grandniece, I believe, I might be adding another great, don't quote me, of Harriet Tubman, and to listen to her share the legacy of her family. So parents, scholars, community stakeholders, be sure you come in, check out the media centers. They have some wonderful displays of books about Black history and about what is coming up as well. So give us just a second. We're going to see which room we can jump into for that second round, and then we will have it coming live straight to you. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. All right, round 2 hasn't started yet, but we are waiting for it to begin. While we do, I'm going to go ahead and play a little music for you while you listen. One of my favorites, Nina Simone, "To Be Young, Gifted, and Black."
Oh, what a lovely, precious thing to be young, gifted, and black. just begin to tell how young. There's a world waiting for you. Yours is the quest that's just begun. When you feel like being alone, yeah, there's a great truth that you should know. When you're young, it's feeling right. You're so intact. How to be young, gifted and black. Oh, how I long to know the truth. There are times when I look back and I am haunted by my youth. But my joy of today is that we can all be proud to say to be young is where it's at. It's where it's at. It's where it's
All right, it looks like round two is beginning. So we are going to prepare to head in to see the second round of the 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl. All right, here we go.
Mr. Williams, can you hear?
Yes, okay, so this.
All right, we are headed into competition room number 4. So let's get ready to jump right in.
What Black American sparked the Montgomery boycott?
Stop. Joshua from Kendrick.
Rosa Parks.
That is correct.
Kendrick 10, MD Roberts 0.
Round 2, question 2. Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. What term describes the turbulent period of time marked by 25 race riots that began in the summer?
Judah, MD Robert.
Segregation.
That is incorrect. Question 2, other team only. What term describes the turbulent period? What term describes the turbulent period of time marked by 25 race riots that began in the summer of 1919 and lasted until the end of the year?
Joshua Kendrick.
The red summer?
That is correct.
Kendrick 20,
He
MD
was
Roberts
very
0.
excited. I love that, Joshua.
Round 2, question 3. Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Jean-Baptiste Ponce du Sable, trapper and trader, was the first Black explorer in North America. In 1772, he established a trading post and founded what city?
Stephanie, MD Robert. Chicago.
That is correct.
Okay. Kendrick 20, MD Roberts 10.
I love these competitions because I also learned so
Round
much.
2, question 4. Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Who invented directional signals for the automobile?
Darnell, MD Roberts.
Could you repeat the question again, Ms. Winters?
Who invented directional signals for the automobile?
Henry Ford.
That is incorrect.
All right, guys, so let's make sure that we aren't, so we're not going to repeat any questions. So you guys have to listen no, you're fine, Ms. Winters. You guys have to listen very, very closely and do not answer that question until the console judge calls on you. Because if you answer, then your answer will not be accepted if the console judge doesn't call on you, okay? So make sure we're listening up. This is exciting.
Now, this is the beauty of a live competition, right? I feel like I am at the stadium.
2, question 4, Kendrick only. Who invented directional signals for the automobile?
Time.
The correct answer is Richard Spike.
Okay, Kendrick 20, MD Roberts 10.
Round 2, question 5. Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Apollo 16 used an ultraviolet camera designed by what Black American?
Time.
The correct answer is George E. Carruthers.
Kendrick 20, MD Roberts 10.
This concludes round 2 of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. Congratulations to both teams. Scorekeeper, please read the total score for each team and ask the coaches to verify the score.
Okay, Kendrick, your total score for this round was 20. Do you verify this score?
Yes, Kendrick verifies.
Okay. MD Roberts, your total score for this round was 10. Do you verify this score?
Yes, we verify. MD Roberts verified.
Okay, thank you.
Coaches and players may close this session and go to the team room. We will visit your team room to announce the beginning.
Was that not exciting? Listening to round 2 of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. And listen, did you all catch that live action? We had our competition, the person who created the competition and put it all together had to swoop in there. The students were answering questions. The judges were doing their thing. The timekeepers were all over it. Listen, I don't know. I don't watch sports, right? So I don't really go to games, in stadiums, but this is like my venue. So I wish that there was someone walking around where I could say, hey, I want some cotton candy or some popcorn because this is exciting. 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl, Clayton County Public Schools. We are going into round 3, okay? Are you ready for round 3? So we got a chance to witness 2 schools in round 1, round 2. So you know how this goes. Give those students a minute to get into their competition rooms for round 3. We'll be right back to let you know who we're going to be watching for round 3. Again, thank you all so much for sticking and staying. Okay, we are super excited. Can't wait to hear what's going to happen in round 3. It sounds and feels like the competition is very, very stiff. Now, we're in Georgia, okay? So I figured that I might pull up a little song from that's about Georgia. Anybody know about a midnight train to Georgia? Let's do a little listening while we wait for round 3 to begin.
Too much for the man. Too much for the man. He couldn't make it. So he's leaving the life he's come to know. He said he's going. He said he's going back to find. Going back to find. What's left of his world. The world he left behind.
I hear y'all out there. It's all right for you to sing along. I can hear you in your houses, in your cars. Go ahead.
To a simpler place and time. For you see him. Now be with him. I know you will. On that midnight train. Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. World is his. Here's another love. He kept dreaming. Ooh, that someday he'd be the star. A superstar, but he didn't get far. But he sure found out the hard way. The dreams don't always come true. Oh no. So he climbed all his hopes. And he even saw his own car. A one-way ticket back to the life he once knew. Oh, yes, he did. He said he would. I know he's leaving. On that midnight train. Georgia. On the midnight train. Yeah. Yo. Said he's going back to find. Simpler place sometimes. Yo.
All right. It seems like round 3 is about to begin. As we wait for round 3 to begin, listen, I've been looking around in this amazing media center and I have found the most amazing book that I wanted to share with you all. It's called Counting on Catherine. Now, so many people have seen the movie Hidden Figures and love it. This is an amazing book for children. How Catherine Johnson saved Apollo 13. And just look at the illustrations. This is the thing that I love about children's books. It's the illustrations for me. I love how engaging they are, and it really gets students pulled in to what they are reading and learning about. So, if you have a chance, be sure to check out this book, Counting on Catherine by Helene Becker, and it was illustrated by Dow Fumuric. I believe that's how you say that name, Counting on Catherine. All right, so we're going to get ready to jump into a competition room for round 3. All right, give us 1 second so I can find out where we should go. All right, we're going to head into competition room number 2. Here we go, guys. Now, keep in mind, when I'm going into these rooms, you can hear me talking, but I am not interrupting the competition that is happening. So I don't want you to be thinking, well, Kune, they can hear you. What's going on? No, we are not interrupting the competition that's taking place. We just want to give you a peek into what is happening in those rooms.
Welcome to round 3 of the Black History Quiz Bowl. I am Dr. Erica Lloyd, your moderator for this round. Assisting in our room is Council Judge, Ms. Toy. We also have Scorekeeper, Ms. Tinch, and Timekeeper, Ms. Page. During our competition, silence is required. Please mute your microphone. Talking during the competition is inappropriate. Each team in violation, including players, coaches, parents, and visitors, will receive 1 warning. If a second violation occurs, the opposing team will receive 10 points for the question being asked or answered when the violation occurred. Are there any questions from team members or coaches?
Oh, no.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Awesome. Players, please type the first 3 letters of your school name and press enter to test your chat box. Coaches, please verify that all players are able to buzz in successfully.
They're about to begin round 3. I am so excited. Have you learned something new? Is there something that you didn't know that you've learned? Drop it in the chat.
No, Clayton verified.
I've learned so many new things today.
Standing. So we are ready for round 3 to begin. Ms. Toy, are you ready? Players, in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to buzz in when ready. Question 1. In 1969, who founded the Dance Theater of Harlem, the first professional all-Black classical ballet company?
Time.
Thank you. The answer is Arthur Mitchell. Question 2. Who was the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award?
Time.
The answer is Patty McDaniel. I apologize, scorekeeper. Ms. Tinch.
Round one, no schools scored. Round two, no schools scored.
Thank you. Question 3. What was Duke Ellington's given name?
Stop. Emmanuel, point south.
Edward Kennedy Ellington.
That is correct.
Point south, 10 points.
Question 4. What is the real name of famous Amos?
Stop. More, point south.
Wally Amos.
That is correct.
Point south, 10 points.
Question 5. The North Star was a weekly newspaper founded by which?
Stop. North Clayton, fall.
Edric Douglas.
That is correct.
North Clayton, 10 points. Total score, point south 20, North Clayton 10.
Thank you, Ms. Tinch. This concludes round 3 of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl.
Wow.
Congratulations to both teams, coaches and players. You may now close this session and go to the team room. We will visit your team room to announce the beginning of the next round. This is end round.
Wow, that was amazing. I mean, they went through that round rapid fire. I think we have some time to jump into another room for round 3. So let's get right over here and let's jump in to this competition room and witness another round 3. So exciting.
Round 3, question 2. Starting over. Round 3, question 2. Who was the first Black American professional football player?
Victoria Mundy's Mill.
Is it Fritz Pollard?
Can you repeat that, please?
Is it Fritz Pollard? I can't say it. Sorry.
You are correct, Fritz Pollard.
10 points, Mundy's Mill.
Round 3, question 3. Who was the first African American woman to serve in the U.S. Cabinet as Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under President Carter in 1977, and then served as Secretary of Health and Human Services in 1979?
Time.
0 before you said time, Gioni, Monday's Meal buzzed in.
I'll go to the other room to just verify if we need to allow the player to answer.
Okay.
Ms. Halcia?
Ms. Halcia.
Hey, they called time right at the same time that she buzzed in?
Pretty much. Yes.
Let's go ahead and take her answer.
Patricia Roberts.
Well, you had some feedback. Can you repeat that?
Patricia Roberts.
That is correct, Patricia Roberts.
10 points, Monday's Mill.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 3, question 4. In 1888, this great uncle of writer Langston Hughes became the first Black.
That's Stephanie of M.D. Roberts.
John Murray.
That is correct.
10 points, M.D. Roberts.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school
All
name
right, this is the
and be ready to
last
press enter to
question
buzz in.
for this round 3. We may be able
Round
to jump
3,
into one more. Let's
question
listen in.
5. What is the name of the first Greek Black fraternity for college students?
Hold on just a minute. That's Judah M.D. Roberts.
Alpha.
That is correct.
All right, let's go
Alpha
catch someone
Phi
else.
Alpha.
Here we go.
10 points.
That was a great round. All right, we're going to jump into, I hear that there's another competition that is happening, that is moving. So let's jump right in to competition room number 3. Here we go. All right, let's see. I think maybe I clicked on the wrong link. Let me try it once again. Competition room number 3. Oh, they just ended. We didn't make it, guys. I'm so sorry. I thought we were going to have time to make it, but guess what? No need to worry. No need to fear. Guess what? Round 4 is coming up. I thought we were going to catch one more group for round 3. Listen, are you enjoying the 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl? I am learning so much. I had no idea about some of these things and these facts that we are hearing this morning. You know, this is the beautiful thing about attending a competition that is focused on your intellectual wellness, is that you actually get to expand what you're learning. You know, that's the thing about growth mindset. When we begin to think about it, it's not just about what you do, but it is also about the process of how you think and what you expose yourselves to. And today we are all growing, okay? Our minds are in a phase where they're like, give me more, give me more, give me more. When I was a teacher, I would tell my students in my classroom, it was a learning oasis. And in that learning oasis, we fed our brains spinach and all of the nutrients that they needed so that they would just be growing, and we were going to be innovative, popping out of the boxes, just like when Papa used to eat that spinach and his muscles would get really big. That is what our brains do when we really hone in and expose ourselves to things that matter. And the beautiful thing about this Black History Month Quiz Bowl is that we're learning about things that we perhaps did not know before. You know, perspective matters. When we think about history, there's an old saying that goes, it's written by he who holds the pen. Well, it is our duty and our responsibility to find some other pens that wrote some stories, that held some narratives, so that we can understand history from many different perspectives. And that is what we're getting today. Facts about things that we just did not know. Because not only is Black History Month in February, but Black History Month happens all year round. So you should give some kudos to yourself and everyone that you invited, because you are in here getting your brain going, popping it out the boxes full of spinach. We're learning and growing together. As we wait for round 4 to begin, I would love to share another book that I have found in this amazing media center. And shout out to whoever the media center professional is at Lake Ridge Elementary. I am enjoying the richness that I am experiencing. When we're taking a little pause, I am walking around and there's so much to consume. You know, I love for the walls and the space to talk to me so that I can learn and grow. And this media center is giving me everything that I need. So shout out. I'm not sure who that media center professional is. I'll find out so I can give them a shout out. But you are doing an amazing job. Here's another book that I found. It's called The Other Side. The Other Side is written by Jacqueline Woodson. It's illustrated by E.B. Lewis. And it is just another book that highlights a story about being Black in America. You know, that's the thing about diversity. That's the thing about equity and inclusion. You've got to know other people's stories. And so we are learning about other people's stories, okay? So be sure to go into your media center at your school or the media center that's in your neighborhood and find and read and consume some of those texts to give you some additional perspective, okay? It is so exciting to learn and to grow. All right, as we are waiting for round 4 of the competition to begin, I guess I might as well go ahead and play a little more music. Now, this one comes from our brother Marvin Gaye. Here we go.
There's too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah. Father, we don't need to escalate. See, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, pick it nice and pick it soft. Don't punish me with brutality.
I see you moving and grooving. It's all good. If you're tuned in and you're moving and grooving, it's all good. Go ahead and grab your camera. We can take a little dance selfie together. Make sure you include Clayton County Public Schools Social Studies in your post. Let them know we're moving, we're grooving, we're focused on our health and wellness, intellectually, physically, and all of those good things. Are y'all enjoying the competition? Let me know in the chat. Are you enjoying it?
Everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who would they judge us? Simply cause our hair is wrong. Oh, you know we've got to find a way. Bring some understanding here today. Oh. Pick it loud, pick it sound. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me. You can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on.
All right. I hear that the competition has begun. So let's jump into one of those rooms. All right, here we go. We've not gone into competition room 1 yet. So, I think we were just in 1. So we've not gone into 5. Let's jump into competition room 5 here. All right. As soon as they let us in, we will be able to see what is happening in competition room number 5. We're still waiting to get into room. All right, there we go. We are in room number 5.
1830.
Is there a challenge from Jacqueline Rosario?
Looks like we got in for some fun.
Yeah, we have a question about cameras. Do cameras need to be on? That was our question. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what she was challenging, was the cameras are not on.
Are not on for
The other school.
Oh, that's a good challenge. So what we want to make sure is that every single team member who is competing has their camera on. So the only people with cameras on are going to be the team members competing and the moderator. Everyone else's camera should be off. So let's make sure.
Because the last one wasn't on either.
Got it. So we'll make sure. Thank you, Mr. Gerard. We'll make sure we handle that. So yes, make sure, coaches, please make sure all of your team members have their cameras on. Now, if there are other team members in the room who are not competing, then they will not have their cameras on. Okay? All right. Turning it back over to you, Ms. Rose.
Okay. So is there anybody, coaches, please verify that your team members who are participating in this round, can you verify that their cameras are on?
Yes. Sequoia.
Ours are on, but I don't see the other team except for Diamond Ross and Webb.
The other one is Abdullah Boy.
What?
Okay, that camera is on. So you only have 3 participating in this round?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what we were wondering, because it came. Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay, so round 4, question 4. Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 4, question 4. In 1834, Henry Blair received a patent for what kind of planting device?
Jacqueline Rosario, Forest Park.
Shoe lasting machine.
That is incorrect. Question 4 for Sequoia only. In 1834, Henry Blair received a patent for what kind of planting device?
Zaria Webb, Sequoia.
A mechanical mechanical corn seed planter, I think. I'm not sure.
That is correct.
10 points, Sequoia.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 4, question 5. Hiram S. Thomas was a chef who created what popular snack?
Georgette. Forest Park.
I can't hear you. Can you repeat? I still really can't hear you.
Chips.
That is correct.
10 points, Forest Park. I think our moderator may have just froze up. So we thank both teams for participating. I'm going to read the scores for round 4, and coaches, please verify that they are correct. Sequoia, 20 points. Forest Park, 30 points.
Forest Park, agree.
Correct, Sequoia. Thank you both teams so much. You can return to your rooms for the next round.
All right, that was a wonderful round, and we learned some new information about where chips came from. I like a good bag of chips, so it's nice to hear that information. Well, listen, we are going to check in on the scores to see what has happened in rounds 1 through 3. So we are going to pull up the scores and let you see what is going on with the scoring in rounds 1 through 3. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get that pulled up for you. All right, here we go. Let's look at those scores. Drama roll. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Look at those scores. We have, okay, Bab Middle School in round 1, okay, 40. Round 2, 50. Round 3, 30, okay. Forest Park Middle School scored 10 in round 1, 10 in round 2. No points in round 3. It's okay, though. They're coming back. Jonesboro Middle School, 30 points in round 1, 40 points in round 2, 50 points in round 3. Wow, 50 points. That means they got every question. Okay, let's go. Kendrick Middle School, 0 points in round 1, 20 points in round 2, 0 points in round 3. MD Roberts, 10 points in round 1, 10 points in round 2, and 20 points in round 3. And Morrow Middle School, 20 points in round 1, 0 points in round 2, 10 points in round 3. Mundy's Middle School, 20 points in round 1, 10 points in round 2, 20 points in round 3. North Clayton Middle School, round 1, 20 points. Round 2, 30 points. Round 3, 10 points. Point South Middle School, 20, 20, 20, right? Round 1, round 2, and round 3, they've scored 20 points. And Sequoia is at round 1, 0 points. Round, I think we may still be updating the score. So we'll look at those scores in just a moment. Thank you. Round 4 is being updated now, so we will come back and look at those points so that you can see the scores for round 4. And we are now actively in round 5, so we're going to head into a competition room and see what we can hear. Learn some more. You ready to learn and grow some more? All right, let's get ready to jump on in. All right, we're going to jump into competition room number 2. We may have a little waiting time, but that's all right. We may have to wait, but that's all right. We're going to jump into round 2 and we will be ready when, I'm sorry, let's come out of here, reverse. We're going to go into room number 3. Okay, I think that room number 3 might be in action right now. So here we go. Let's jump into room number 3. All right, let me get it open up for you guys. And we're going to jump right on in. Here we go. Round 5.
All right, here comes some of the players.
All right, the players are getting into the room. And so it looks like we're going to get to witness round 5 in this room in its entirety. So that is lots of fun. Here we go. We're just waiting for those players to arrive.
Good morning, Robertson Forest Park. If you're going to be competing today, please make sure your camera is on. Ms. Davis, you can start a timer for 5 minutes.
All right.
Once the coach for Forest Park and Roberts are present, please let us know that you're here. I see Mr. Gerard. Forest Park, if I remember correctly.
Ms. Perez, you pronounce your name Dana?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Looking for the coach from Roberts. If you're here, unmute and let us know.
We have I-5.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gerard. Ms. Stevens, do you see the coach from Roberts yet?
I do not. His name is Mr. Screen. I do not see him.
Okay. We must have some of your players, though, because of the number of people we have. So Roberts players, if you could turn your cameras on if you're competing during this round.
We're missing the other school.
Mr. Screen just texted me and said he can't get in.
Have him close his schedule and reopen it from the calendar link. They changed the link for this room first thing this morning. And if he has not closed the schedule and reopened it, it may be the wrong link.
Okay, I'm calling him now.
Okay, thank you.
Chamberlain.
That is correct.
Jonesboro, 10 points.
Thank you. Question 2. Who was the first Black American to achieve fame as a sculptress?
Stop. Amanda Jonesboro.
That is correct.
Jonesboro, 10 points.
Question 3. By when did the last all-Black U.S. Armed Forces unit disband?
Stop. Chandler Jonesboro.
June of 1952.
That is correct.
Jonesboro, 10 points.
Question 4. In 1983, who became the first Black mayor of Chicago, Illinois?
Stop. Chandler. I'm sorry, stop. Gabriel. Excuse me.
Gabriel Kendrick.
Time.
Question 4. In 1983, who became the first Black mayor of Chicago, Illinois?
Scott Chandler Jonesboro.
That is correct. And players, please be sure to speak closely into your mic.
Jonesboro, 10 points.
Thank you. Question 5. Who sparked the Montgomery boycott of 1955?
Stop Chandler Jonesboro.
Rosa Parks.
That is correct.
Jonesboro, 10 points. Final score. Jonesboro 50, Kendrick 0.
Thank you. Coaches, please verify.
Verify.
This concludes round 5. Oh,
Dr. Lloyd,
yes.
I have a question. What was the answer to the first Black mayor of Chicago?
Harold Washington.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations to both teams.
All right. It looks like there was some question in that competition. You know, when that competition is going, it can get really intense. I don't know about you, but I'm like that. If I'm doing something and I'm all in, I am all in. Okay. So that was really exciting to witness round 5. Now we're going to get ready to look at round 6. I don't think they're in there yet, but we are prepping. So let me find a room where we are live and in action, and I'm going to get you right in so that we can see round 6. All right, looks like we are actually ready to roll. All right, so let's jump into another competition room. All right, here we go.
Darnell M.D. Roberts.
Euless Grant.
Correct.
10 points, M.D. Roberts.
All right, last question. Be ready to buzz in. What state has the most Black institutions of higher learning?
Georgette Forest Park.
Alabama.
That's incorrect. Let's ask the question again, this time just for MD Roberts. The question is, what state has the most Black institutions of higher learning?
Yeah. Darnell had chimed in earlier for MD Roberts.
Darnell.
Georgia.
That's correct.
Georgia on my
All right,
mind.
that's 10 points for M.D. Roberts.
Shout out
All
to
right,
Darnell
very
for
good.
knowing
That
it
concludes
is
round
our
5 of the
state,
Black History
Georgia.
Month Quiz Bowl. Congratulations to both teams. Scorekeeper, please read the total score for each
Looks
team.
like that was
and
another
ask coaches
round
to confirm.
5. Exciting.
Yes, M.D. Roberts, 50 points. Forest Park, 0 points. Coaches, please confirm.
M.D. Roberts confirmed.
Forest Park confirms.
All right, very good. Coaches and players, go back to your team room and we will see you soon.
All right, that was exciting. We got to witness 4 different schools actually in that round 5. Now we're going to jump into round 6. I hear it is happening right now. So here we go. All right, we are getting in there.
Bab Corey.
Yes.
Captain Benjamin O. Davis Jr.
I couldn't hear you, Corey.
Captain Ben O. Davis Jr.
One more time, Corey.
Captain Benjamin O. Davis Jr.
That is correct. Captain Benjamin O. Davis Jr.
10 points, Bab.
Round 5, question 4. Players, in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in.
We are still in round 5,
Round
guys. Exciting.
5, question 4. As a member of the Challenger Space Shuttle team, what was
Zakia, Bab.
Mission science specialist.
That is correct.
10 points, Bab.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 5, question 5. Matthew Henson learned the language and skills of
Corey, Bab.
Inuit.
That is correct.
10 points, Bab. The total scores for round 5 are 40 points, Bab, 0 points, Morrow. Coaches, please verify the final scores.
Bab verifies.
Verified.
This concludes round 5 of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl.
So that was super exciting. We've got a little break, okay, before we get round 6 started. And listen, I just heard some amazing news. So earlier, we told you that there were going to be some prizes for the Quiz Bowl that is happening today. We didn't say what those prizes were going to be, but this just in breaking news. First of all, let me say a shout out to the CCPS Foundation who have made these prizes that I'm about to announce to you possible. It really and truly takes a village. And so we definitely appreciate the CCPS Foundation for sponsoring these prizes that will be split among the players and the coaches. All right. So I told you there would be a first place prize, a second place prize, and a third place prize. Well, you all know how this works. You've seen a beauty competition before, right? You know, we start from the bottom and we go up to the grand prize. So the third place team will receive $150. Yes, the third place team will receive $150. The second place team, double that, will receive $300. Okay, third place gets $150. Second place gets $350, and the first place winner. Okay, y'all are ready for this. I wasn't ready when I saw the number. I was like, really? That's amazing. The first place prize winner, the first place team, will get a prize of $600. So listen, you understand why these students who are competing are so intense, because there is a lot at stake here. So again, shout out to the CCPS Foundation for providing a first place prize of $600, second place prize of $300, and third place prize of $150. Okay, shout out to them. We are so excited that these students and these coaches have dedicated their time to making sure that they're prepared for today's competition. We're excited that we get the opportunity to see what they're doing, to jump into those rooms, to hear the competition, to learn all of those things. And we also are excited that we can offer them these prizes through the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation. So again, shout out to the CCPS Foundation, and shout out to the Clayton County Public Schools Social Studies Department, headed up by Regina Wallace, with the lead teachers Monique Swinger and Rhonda Love, who are ensuring that students get all of these rich experiences and opportunities as they matriculate through Clayton County, through the Clayton County Public School System. So listen, we appreciate you all, and we are so excited to be here. Round 6, the students are getting into the rooms. We're not quite yet ready to begin, but you know, I probably can find something for you to do a little jamming to while we wait for that next round to begin, okay? I really love music. I feel like music transcends anything that we can even think of. And so I'm going to play now. Many of you may be familiar with it. It's known as the National Black Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Here we go. This is the Melba Moore version, okay?
I've been singing this song a long time because it makes me happy to sing the feeling of victory. But I decided I don't want to sing it by myself anymore. So I invited some of my dear friends to help me sing about freedom and cause it to be. Lift every voice, sing till life and death ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the evening star. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
I hope you all are enjoying this version of Lift Every Voice and Sing. I've never heard it this way, but I don't think I'll listen to it in any other way. Well, I think that round six may be just about ready to begin. So we are going to prepare to jump into another competition room. Are you enjoying the quiz bowl? Are you having a good time? Are you learning and growing? I hope that you are. So give me 1 second. Let me find the room where we should be, and then we'll be ready to jump right in. While we're waiting, you know what? I think that some of those scores have been updated. So why don't we check out the score updates While we are waiting, it looks like round 4 and round 5 have been updated. So here we go. Let's look at those scores. Here we go. All right, so we've already looked at the scores for rounds 1, 2, and 3. So let's look at 4 and 5. Bab picked up 50 points in round 4 and 40 in round 5. Forest Park Middle School picked up 30 points in round 4, no points in round 5. Just Jonesboro Middle School has picked up 30 points in round 4 and 50 points in round 5. Kendrick Middle School hadn't picked up any in 4 and 5 just yet. MD Roberts didn't pick up any in 4, but 50 points in round 5. And we have Morrow Middle School, no points in rounds 4 or 5. Mundy's Mill Middle School, 20 points in round 4, 10 points in round 5. North Clayton Middle School picked up 10 points in round 4, 20 points in round 5. Point South Middle School, 20 points in round 4, 20 points in round 5. And Sequoia Middle School, 20 points in round 4 and 10 points in round 5. Now I believe we're ready to jump into a competition room. Let me get us there. We're going to head over to competition room number 5. Here we go.
Could you talk a little bit louder?
George Grant.
Thank you. That is correct.
10 points, Forest Park.
Players, in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 6, question 4. Dr. Louis C. Rudinez founded this first daily Black newspaper in 1864. Name it.
Time. Oh.
Okay, nobody buzzed in. The correct answer is New Orleans Tribune.
No points awarded for question 4.
Okay, we get the whole round.
Players, in the chat box,
this is the last
type the
question
first
in
3
this
letters
round,
of your
and then
school
we'll
name
hop
and be
into
ready
another.
to press enter to buzz in. Round 6, question 5. Who was the first Black American woman president of Spelman College?
Time.
The answer is Janetta Cole.
All right, let's jump into, I think,
No points
another
awarded for
room,
question
just
5.
starting with round 6.
This
So we're gonna
concludes
jump
round
in.
6 of the Black History Month quiz.
All right, here we go. Let's jump into room number 2. Here we go.
When you are ready. Question 1. Known for his social and political views, who published
Whaley, MD Roberts. My apologies.
W.E.B. Du Bois.
That is correct.
MD Roberts, 10 points.
Question 2. Who wrote the famous song, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud?
Stop.
Oh.
Whaley, MD Roberts.
James Brown.
That is correct.
I was excited for that answer, y'all.
MD
I'm over here
Roberts,
dancing.
10 points.
Question 3. Who played the character of Denise in The Cosby Show?
Stop. Whaley, MD Roberts.
Lisa Bonet.
That is correct.
MD Roberts, 10 points.
Question 4. Who was the first Black man to appear on the cover of Life magazine?
Stop. Whaley, MD Roberts.
Martin Luther King Jr.
That is incorrect. Question 4. Who was the first Black man to appear on the cover of Life magazine?
Time.
The correct answer is Billy Eckstein. Score.
No score for that round.
Thank you. Round question 5. W.E.B. Du Bois was the first Black American to receive a PhD from what prestigious university?
Stop. iPhone 12, MD Roberts.
Howard University.
That is correct. Hold on. I'm sorry, repeat that.
It said
Howard.
That is incorrect. Okay. Incorrect. Question 5. W.E.B. Du Bois was the first Black American to receive a PhD from what prestigious university?
Stop. Gates from MD Roberts.
Harvard.
That is correct. This concludes round 6 of the Black History Quiz Bowl. Scorekeeper, please read the total score for each team.
Morrow Middle, 0. MD Roberts, 40.
Coaches, please verify.
MD Roberts verified.
Morrow Middle verified.
Congratulations to both teams. You may now close this session and go to the team room. We'll visit.
Well, that was a great round. One of those players, I believe it was player Whaley, he was on it. Every question he had it. It was fun to look at that and see that eagerness as he was answering all of those questions. That's one of the things I love about these opportunities is that you get students who are super excited, who are super eager about doing this. And so it just makes it even more fun to be able to watch them and see what is going on. So that was round 6. Can you all believe it? It feels like we just started, but we've got 3 more rounds to go. It's almost time, but it's not time yet. But guess what it is time for? It's time to look at another book from this amazing media center. Now, this book is called The Undefeated. I had an opportunity last year to actually attend a webinar where they interviewed Kwame Alexander, who's the author of this book along with Kadir Nelson. And it was just so amazing to hear his thought process. He also has a book that he wrote about Muhammad Ali. And so he talked about his thought process and what he did to ensure that he had all of the components that he needed to be able to create and tell a story that was indicative of Muhammad Ali's growing up, his the town that he was raised in and the people that he was raised around. And so it was just really awesome to hear him speak about that. But this is another book that you all should check out. It is called The Undefeated. And listen, when I opened up the cover of this book, I said, I've got to read this to the people. It says, this is for the unforgettable, the unafraid, the undefeated. This is a love letter to America, to Black America, to the grit, passion, and perseverance of our greatest artists, athletes, and activists, to the dreamers, to the strength and bravery of everyday people caught in the web of history. With references to lyrics and lines originally shared by our most celebrated heroes, this poem digs into the not so distant past to underline the endurance and spirit of those surviving and thriving in the present. I mean, when that's the intro to the book, you have no choice but to just go ahead and dig right in. So be sure to check out The Undefeated. Now, as we prep to see where we are with round 7, I'm going to find out if we've got a room that is ready for us to jump right in. So you stick and stay. Give me 1 second. I'll find out and I'll be right back with you. All right, while we wait, listen, we're going to bring it up a little bit. Tell me if you know who sings this song. I like to listen to this song, listen to it a lot. Listen. I see you jamming out there. Yeah. That's my favorite part. We are waiting for round 7 to begin. So go ahead and enjoy a little music while we wait. You know, they say you can do the electric slide to any song. What y'all think? Come on, get up with me. If you're out there, you're watching, we're going to do it together. Y'all ready? We're going to say first. That's my favorite part right there, when you pick it up and put it down. Listen, the kids are having an amazing time. We hope that you are having an amazing time as well. All right, looks like round 7 is kicking off. So we're going to get ready to jump into a competition room. Are you living your life like it's golden? I hope you are. If you were after that song, it should be. All right, let's jump into competition room number 4. Here we go. All righty. All right, here we are.
There's someone in here from Lundy's Mill.
Looks like they're getting all
You need to
into
get
the
that first.
room.
We're okay, but you got Monday's Mill in there too.
Angel, Monday's Mill, you're not in the correct room.
All right. You know, sometimes you may wonder, how does this whole thing
She's
come
back.
together? There is a
You
whole
want me to just remove her?
intricate system of rooms
We'll
and
let her in
links
until
where
she
students
needs
are
to go to
going,
room
judges are
round
going,
7.
everyone is getting there. And so you get a chance to see a little bit behind the scenes
Angel, you
to
should
see
be
where
going
people
to
are.
the room, the competition room for round
We're
7.
going to jump out of this room while they're still getting settled and see if we can jump into another.
We are ready to begin.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
well, maybe not.
Okay, there she goes.
Looks like they're ready.
We
So
are
we're
ready
gonna
to
stick and
begin
stay, all
round
right?
7.
And before you start, the players have their cameras on, coaches do not.
Oh,
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your
Gotta make
school
sure we're
name and
following
be ready
those
to press
rules.
enter to buzz in. Round 7, question 1. Born in 1968, who directed such films as Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Higher Learning, Baby Boy, and Too Fast, Too Furious?
Kentavious Morrow.
John Singleton.
That is correct.
Okay, Morrow 10, Forest Park 0.
Round 7, question 2. What Motown song writer-producer trio was introduced into the Songwriters Hall of Fame
Stop.
in
Exodus, Forest Park.
Time? That is incorrect. Round 7.
can I ask a question? Did you hear her answer? She said her answer. She
I
said
did
it.
not hear anything.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything.
Yeah, and it was unmuted too, so it wasn't muted.
Oh, her mic is out. I see her lips moving. I don't hear anything from her.
You want her to come here to mine and say it to you? Or she can yell it across the room and you can hear it off mine.
I have to consult in another room. Hold on.
Okay. I know she said it, but I don't know if it's.
All right, while we are waiting, let's see if we can jump into another room to see what they have going on in the competition. I believe that room 5 is going strong, so let's try to jump into room 5. Let's see if we can get in there. We're waiting for permission to get into that room, and if we can get in, then we will. Looks like we can't get into that room just yet, but no worries. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, let's jump into competition room 2. All right, here we go. Hopefully we can get right in. They're just starting, so I think we'll get to see the entire round. Here we go.
13 trips. That is incorrect. Question 1. How many trips did Harriet Tubman make to the South to rescue Black slaves?
Stop. Victoria, Monday's meal. Victoria for Monday's meal.
I says in 19.
That is correct. Make sure you speak in the mic. Score.
Monday's meal 10, Sequoia 0.
Thank you. Question 2. The historic March on Washington occurred in what year?
Stop. Victoria, Monday's meal.
Is it 1963?
It is. You are correct.
Monday's meal 10 points.
Thank you. Question 3. A West Point graduate and 25-year veteran of the United States Army who became the first African-American general post commander at Fort Knox in 1993.
Time.
The correct answer is Larry Jordan.
No scores for that question.
Question 4. Donald E. Jefferson invented what mechanism used by construction crews?
Stop. Webb, Sequoia.
Is it the wheel cipher?
That is incorrect. Question 4. Donald E. Jefferson invented what mechanism used by construction crews?
Stop. Victoria, Monday's meal.
Is it the power driver?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is triggered exploding wire device.
No scores for that question.
Question 5. Robert S. Abbott supported the Great Migration to Northern Cities as editor and publisher of what periodical?
Stop. Victoria, Monday's meal.
The Chicago Defender.
That is correct. This concludes round 7 of the Black History Quiz Bowl.
Well, that was a
Please provide the total
fun
score for each
round
team, and
to
coaches,
be
please
able
verify.
to watch. That was round 7 of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. So amazing that we got the opportunity to jump into those rooms. Let's go ahead and check out and see if we've got any score updates. Looks like we've got the scores for round 6 in, so let's check them out. Here we go. Round 6 scores are up. All right, in round 6, it looks like Bab has picked up 30 points. Forest Park Middle School, 10 points. Jonesboro Middle School picked up 40 points in round 6. Kendrick Middle School has picked up 10 points in round 6. MD Roberts has picked up 40 points in round 6. Marlboro Middle School, 0 points in round 6. Mundy's Mill Middle School, 10 points in round 6. North Clayton Middle School, 10 points in round 6. Point South Middle School, 20 points in round 6. And Sequoia Middle School has picked up 10 points in round 6. So those are our score updates. We are so excited about these scores. If you want to take a look back, we can go back and you can see all of the scores for rounds 1 through 6. All right. So here we go. Those are all of our score updates. These scholars are doing an amazing job. We just finished up round 7, and so we have 2 more rounds, round 8 and round 9. Again, thank you all so much for sticking and staying with us to see all of the things that our scholars are doing. We appreciate it so very much. I've been looking around the media center, and of course, I found another book. Now, this book is actually a memoir of Susie King Taylor. She was actually a Civil War nurse. You know, sometimes when we look back at historical occurrences, we learn about the history, but it seems like there was only one group of people there and everyone might have looked the same or everyone may have come from the same place, as if the South were a monolith and the North was one as well. Both of these areas were made up of a diverse group of people. People who brought their experiences and all of the things that they were doing with them to that historical occurrence that was happening. When we're talking about things that have happened in history, from wars to major triumphs, it's important for us to find those stories of people who we may have never heard before, like Susie King Taylor, who was born a slave in 1848. She learned to read at secret schools and she went on to teach countless others how to read and write. In this book, you can follow the course of the Civil War in her own words as she remembers her work as a laundress, nurse, a teacher with an army troop of African American soldiers. So remember, when you're looking for history, when you're looking at things, make sure that you are looking at those perspectives that just perhaps were not included in the textbook version of the history that you saw. You know, one of the things that I like to do when I'm thinking about, well, what is it that I may not know, or what is it that I might not see in what is being told? Well, you want to look back and you want to think about who had rights at the time of that historical occurrence. If there was a group of people who were marginalized, who did not have rights at the time of that historical occurrence, guess what? Their narrative may differ from what you are seeing in the textbook version or whatever version that you're being presented with. So it's important to look and see, well, when did this group of people get rights? For example, when did the American Disabilities Act come about? When was the Civil Rights Act? When did child labor laws, when did they become laws? Well, before whatever that date is, there probably were some things going on that they probably didn't put in all of the historical documents unless it was written from that particular person's perspective. So be sure that you go and you find and add content in depth so that you can understand what was going on and how those historical occurrences not only unfolded for the people who had the pen to write the history, but for all of those who were sitting around and involved as well, just without the power to create the narrative. So, again, this is a memoir of Susie King Taylor, a Civil War nurse. All right, well, we're waiting for the next round to begin. Thank you for sticking and staying. Oh, looks like that round has begun. So we're going to jump into competition room 4 for round 8. Here we go. All right. Jumping in now to competition room number 4. All right, here we go. Competition room number 4.
Round 8, question 3. Meredith
they're on question
Bourdin
3.
invented what automobile device?
North Clayton, Wally,
The windshield wipers.
That is incorrect. Question 3, Monday's meal. Meredith Bourdin invented what automobile device?
Crystal, Monday's meal,
That is incorrect. The correct answer is exhaust purification system.
okay. Monday's meal, 0. North Clayton, 10.
Round 8, question 4. Satchel Paige was the first Black American to pitch Major League Baseball for what team?
Victoria, Monday's meal,
Is it the St. Louis Browns? That is incorrect. Question 4, North Clayton. Satchel Paige was the first Black American to pitch Major League Baseball for what team?
Time.
The correct answer is Cleveland Indians.
Monday's meal, 0. North Clayton, 10.
Round 8, question 5. Dr. Mae Jemison was the first female Black astronaut. What was the name of the space shuttle that took her and her crew?
Modu, North Clayton,
Voyager.
That is incorrect. Question 5, Monday's meal. Dr. Mae Jemison was the first female Black astronaut. What was the name of the space shuttle that took her and her crew members into space in 1992?
Time.
The correct answer is Endeavor. This concludes round 8 of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. Congratulations to both teams. Scorekeeper, please read the total score for each team and ask coaches to verify the score.
Monday's meal, your total for this round was 0. Do you verify? Monday's meal.
I'm sorry, I thought we had 10.
From which one?
0 verified.
Okay. North Clayton, your total for this round was 10. Do you verify?
Verify.
Okay.
All right, they've got those scores verified, and that concluded round 8. I'm just learning so much. I can't emphasize that point enough that this is as much about the kids showing us what they know as us learning these things that perhaps we did not know before. So that is finishing up round 8 of the 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl for the Clayton County Public Schools Social Studies Department. Shout out to all of you all still here with us, all of you all in the chat, giving out love to your students and your scholars, and all of you who are here with your schools, those teachers who are up on a Saturday volunteering their time. Listen, we appreciate it. We know that you love your students, you love what you do, and we appreciate you taking out this time to do this with the students, and because it is important and it is preparing them for experiences that they will have not just in school, but beyond school and in life. So we definitely appreciate it. We are amping up for round 9. I think there may be some competition still happening in room 5. I'm going to jump in there and see what we can hear, see what's going on in room 5. Looks like they've got maybe some questions from round 8 still happening. So let's see if we can jump in there. All right, trying to get into that room. And as we are waiting, just keep in mind, round 9 is the last round, okay? It is coming down to the wire, the last round. Okay, let's jump into room 5. All right, looks like they are in here. Or maybe they just finished up. I may have jumped in a little too late. Maybe they just finished up with round 8. Let's stick around for just a little. Uh-oh, we just can't hear it. Oh, did I join the audio so that we can hear? Let's just do this. I'm gonna leave and join back. I think that I went around that audio. So let's see if we can jump in there. Competition room 5. All right, there we go. I want to make sure we join that audio so we can hear what's going on in that room. All right, it is opening up for us. There we go. Or maybe they're just finished, guys. We went out, we came back. We're not hearing anything. So, you know what? I think they're finished. I hear in the background that round 9 is about to begin. So, we're just going to wait a few moments and be ready for round 9 to begin. Y'all having fun? You still enjoying the competition? I am. Now, I would love to know, what is it that you have learned, right? We have gone through 8 rounds of all of these things that have been going on. So I'm gonna just play another song and then we will wait for round 9 to begin.
Everyone across the nation. Say the world today is in a desperate situation. Still and burning, fighting, feeling nothing but corruption. It looks like those counties on the eve of destruction. Oh, you see, people every day that we got to learn to deal with each other. love and understanding. Get on board the friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, shake a hand. People are talking about the friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, make a friend now. Listen to us now. We're doing our thing. On the friendship train. We got to start today to make tomorrow brighter. They all too bad. I can do it, I can prove it, but only if my heart's so willing now. Get on board the friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, shake a hand. Yes, I'm talking about the friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, make a friend. It don't matter what you know, look like people or who you are. If your heart is in the right place, talking about the right place, you're welcome aboard now. This train stands for justice. This train stands for freedom. This train stands for harmony and peace. This train stands for love. Come on, get on the friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, shake a hand. I'm talking about the friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, make a friend now. People, listen to me now. Harmony is the key. My sisters and brothers. Oh, you say it. I say it. Harmony is the key. My sisters and brothers. People will get away, 'cause another day might be too late. Come on, get on the friendship train. Everybody shake your hand, shake your hand now. I'm talking about the friendship train. Everybody shake your hand, make a friend.
All right, we're going to get ready to head into a room for this last round. So let us go. We're going to jump into competition room number 1 for this last round. All right, y'all? It's been so much fun. Here we go. We're jumping into that room. All righty. Here we go. Competition room 1.
Excellent. Players, type the first 3 letters of your school name and press enter to test your chat box. Coaches, please verify all players were able to buzz in successfully.
All right, this is round 9, everyone. So exciting. Looks like we're in the room with Jonesboro and Morrow.
Morrow Middle School has been verified.
Jonesboro has been verified.
Excellent. We are ready to begin round 9. Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Don't press enter yet. Round 9, question 1. Who was the first African American to lead the NFL in rushing?
Asada Jonesboro.
Jim Brown.
That is correct. Jim Brown was the first African American to lead the NFL in rushing.
10 points, Jonesboro.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 9, question 2. In 1993, this woman made history when she became the first Black female senator.
Chandler, Jonesboro.
Carol Mosley Braun.
That is correct. Carol Mosley Braun was the first woman who made history when she became the first Black female senator.
10 points, Jonesboro.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Black Americans, round 9, question 3. Black Americans were authorized to enlist in the U.S.
Stop. Chandler, Jonesboro.
1861.
That is correct. 1861.
10 points, Jonesboro.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 9, question 4. In 1969, James Evers was elected the first Black mayor of Mississippi.
Stop. Chandler, Jonesboro.
Fayette, Mississippi.
That is correct. Fayette, Mississippi.
10 points, Jonesboro.
Players in the chat box, type the first 3 letters of your school name and be ready to press enter to buzz in. Round 9, question 5. Who founded an economic program called People United to Save Humanity, also known as Operation Push?
That would be Asada, Jonesboro.
Jesse Jackson.
You are correct. Jesse Jackson.
That is 10 points, Jonesboro. The final scores for round 9 are 50 points, Jonesboro, 0 points, Amaro. Coaches, please verify that the scores are correct.
That was correct.
Jonesboro verifies.
This concludes round 9, the final round of the Black History Month Quiz Bowl. Congratulations to both teams. Coaches and players may close this session and go to your team room. We will visit your team room to announce the beginning of.
Wow, that was amazing. Can you believe it? We have spent this morning listening to scholars from Clayton County Public Schools show what they know. We have made it through 9 rounds of competition where these scholars have studied, they have prepared to show off the knowledge that they know about the African American experience. I have learned so much, from the inventor of the chip to the rushing yards in the NFL. So many things that I just did not know. And I'm so glad that I had this opportunity to come here and listen to these scholars just be excellent. This is the epitome of excellence, and we love it. We love to see them doing what they know that they are equipped to do. In fact, it is what I saw when I picked up this book. It says, I am every good thing. Let me read the description. It says, your curiosity and creativity, your bravery and kindness, your sense of humor and fun, your ability to get up again when you get knocked down, your way of helping others. Yeah, you are all that and more. You are every good thing that makes the world go round. So go ahead and show us your magnificence, all the things that make you you. All of those scholars that participated today, I want you to know, from me to you, I believe that you are every good thing. There is no thing that is beyond your reach. You put your mind to it and you can absolutely do it. Congratulations. I want you all to join me just in giving every scholar who participated in this Black History Month Quiz Bowl a round of applause. It's the elementary school teacher coming out of me now, okay? Give them a round of applause because they deserve it. They did an amazing job. We are so proud of them. We love everything that they have done. Well, I know you all are anticipating those scores and you want to see who won. We're waiting on a couple of more schools to finish up round 9, and then we will have those scores and those updates for you. Okay, we have all of those things coming up just for you. While we're waiting, what I want to do is I just want to go and pull up the YouTube and see if there are any things in the chat that you all have shared that have stuck out to you. So if you're on YouTube and you're in the chat, please let us know what you think. I'm heading over to check out the chat and see what you all have been chatting about this entire time that we've been together today. We really appreciate it. Okay. All right. So it looks like you all were loving that competition. Yes, some of the rooms it was going a little slowly, but you know what? That is also part of the process, looking at all of those other rooms going on. It looks like all of the rooms have concluded, and so we don't have any other rooms to go into right now. We are just waiting for those scores to be tallied up. So shout out to all of you all who are in the chat, and giving just your love to those scholars and the teachers who are making this happen. I know some of you were also watching over, on Facebook. We appreciate those of you who are watching over on Facebook and spreading love over there as well. I saw Miss Love in the chat. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining us and giving some love to the scholars and everything that's happening today. We just really appreciate everyone who is here and everyone who just came to ensure that our scholars know that they're loved, that they're cared for, and that they know that this work is important. While we are waiting for those scores to come in, of course, you all know I've got some music for you. But why don't we make it interactive? I'm going to the YouTube chat. So hopefully you're on YouTube. Let me know in the chat on YouTube what song makes you think, when you think of Black excellence, when you think of Black History Month. Let me know in the chat, what is the song, okay, that comes to your mind? And I'm going to try to get that played, geared up to play for you. So I'm looking in the chat. Let me know, what is the song that reminds you most of Black excellence? Okay, let me know. Shout out to all of you all joining us. Yes, I see Miss Starks has said, these scholars rock. Way to go. I'm so impressed with you. Yes, thank you for giving them that encouragement that they need, Miss Starks. They definitely need that. I see some other people saying, wow, great competition. Let's go. These are all things that our scholars need. So let's see, we have any song suggestions coming up. What song means Black excellence to you? If not, I think I might can find a little something that I think you all might enjoy. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. If I can find something that you all might enjoy. Let's see here. Oh, this is one I like. It's a little slow, but I hope y'all will still like. Oh, I see somebody saying some Beyonce. What Beyonce song? What shall we play? Oh, I think there's one where she. Let's see what we can find here while we're waiting. I'll play this one. And I'll look for a Beyonce song, okay? I had a Beyonce suggestion coming.
We gon' walk it out and mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the age. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence is a quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Mountain, bring it to its feet. Mountains, and I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Now, I'm not a DJ, so I don't know how to mix the songs together, but I did find a good Beyonce song that I think we can transition from, okay? It's a remake of an old classic, okay? Here we go. Hope you like that one. Is that your part right there? I see you jamming. Go ahead now. I'm sure you're jamming. That was fun. Listen, I hope that met your suggestion. Oh my goodness, scholars, you all did such an amazing job. I am just so proud of you. Okay, I see we had another suggestion come in. Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce. All right, so let me find that and pull that up for you. We have had so many amazing song choices, but also amazing books that we shared with all of you all. So here we go, Brown Skin Girl. All right, here we go. Great job. All of you scholars, you did an amazing job. We see someone is saying great job to all of the students. Shout out to the social studies team for putting this together. Shout out to the volunteers. Thank you all so much. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yes, Dr. Lord, we did play To Be Young, Gifted, and Black a little earlier, but I slipped it back in there since you requested it. It won't look like I'm just playing what I want to hear. I will slip it back in there for you. All right, those scores are still being totaled up. Shout out to all of you scholars that are in here. So glad that you found it to be an important thing to do, to come here and show off what you know. I have seen so much excellence today. I am so impressed with you. I mean, just kudos to you. We had an amazing time. I hope that you all had fun showing what you know. Be sure to tell your coaches thank you. I don't know if you all were here when I announced the prizes. I know you're coming in now. So let me just tell you what the prizes are going to be. Let me turn Beyonce down just a little bit so we don't have to compete. She would win, definitely. So I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. While we're still waiting for those totals to come in, we want to just say thank you again to the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation for the prizes I'm about to tell you. I don't know if you all knew what you were in competition to win, but here's what it is. The Clayton County Public Schools Foundation, to the first place winner, is going to give $600 to the players and the coaches. The second place prize is $300 to the players and the coaches. And the third place prize is $150 to the players and the coaches. So your work will definitely pay off for our first, second, and third place winners. I just want to go through. There's so many amazing comments coming in. Miss Endow says, awesome work to all students. I have enjoyed the competition and to the staff that put the bowl together. Miss Nieto said, great job, all of the students, and shout out to the social studies team for putting this together. Thank you to the volunteers as well. Ms. Williams says, great work to all schools. Way to represent. Ms. Rose says, congratulations to all the teams. Tiara says, great job, team. And so we just appreciate all of this teamwork. Kimberly Grant says, absolutely awesome experience for everyone, especially our scholars. Dr. Lloyd says, congratulations to all teams. Job well done. Okay, you all are amazing. We are so proud of you and all of the things that you have done. You should be very, very proud of yourself. And it takes a lot behind the scenes to get these things going. So we want to give a shout out to the people behind the system who are getting the screencast up for us and getting all the links and all of the things that they do to make sure that technology cooperates. Even when it doesn't want to cooperate, they work to make sure that we can get it to cooperate with us. So thank you to everyone. Shout out to the principal of Lake Ridge Elementary School for allowing us to be here. I know we're getting the name of that media center specialist. Listen, y'all are just amazing. Thank you. And if you have a chance, you should definitely come over here and look at this media center. It is amazing. It's an awesome experience. So we are getting the last things in, and we will be getting started in just a moment to reveal those scores and the winners. Since we have a little more time, Dr. Lloyd, I'm gonna go ahead and slip our song back in there. Okay, little Nina Simone. Okay, to be young, gifted, and black. I love this. I love Nina Simone just in general, but I do indeed love this song. It is a beautiful just sort of dedication. Love it. All right, we'll be right back with all of those scores.
There was a million boys and girls who are young and not so you are young, gifted, and black. We must begin to tell our young. There's a world waiting for you. Yours is the quest that's just begun. When you feel and know, yeah, there's a great truth that you should know.
All right, I am now going to turn this over to Miss Monique Slinger. She's going to reveal the winners of the competition. She is also going to give you those final scores. All right, there we go.
All right, everyone. The time has come to reveal the winners of the 2022 Black History Bowl competition. But first, I'm going to do a few shout outs to a few very, very, very special people who this event just could not have happened without. So, as this screen comes up, these are just your scores again. I'm going to move a little quickly so you can't add them up right now, so you can't see. You see how fast I'm going? All right, so the first special thanks goes to the lady who provided all of the electricity for today's competition, and that was our beautiful Quiz Bowl hostess, Miss Quinay Jackson. So shout out to her. We could not have done this without her. While we have her here, I want to go ahead and shout out the fact that she has written a book. Okay, and so this is just a flyer to where you can find her. It's available on Amazon for purchase, and so she is at Q Jackson SS, and you know that stands for social studies. SS Rocks. You can find her on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at that with that name. Okay, so check out the books that she's written. Go, Miss Jackson. All right. Special thanks also goes to Mr. Evander Ray. He has been helping me behind the scenes since day one. He is an 8th grade teacher, social studies teacher at North Clayton. So woo woo, thank you, Mr. Ray. In addition, we could not have done this without a location to set up. So I have to thank Miss Principals Kelly Starks and the Lake Ridge Elementary School family for allowing us to use their media center as our hub, our technology hub for this quiz bowl. And I also have to shout out their media specialist, Mr. Frank Ward, because he provided us with provided Miss Jackson with a plethora of books that she was able to share with you all today. Now, these people right here, the volunteers, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. To the first row, those are all of our moderators. The second row, those are our timekeepers. The next row represents our scorekeepers. And the last row represents our console judges. You might see Miss Alexis Poole's name on there twice because she stepped in at the last minute and her and Miss Gardner swapped up some positions and made sure that we had everything we needed. So they took on some double roles. So thank you, volunteers, for your support. We also want to thank the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation because they are the reason that you guys are able to get these magnificent prizes. I know you heard Ms. Jackson tell you what they were. So shout out to the foundation for always making a way for our scholars to have a prize for their hard work. And lastly, to all of the coaches and team members, there would be no competition without you. And of course, to the school principals, to the parents, and to just all of the supporters who have been here cheering our students on, dropping comments, giving them encouragement. Thank you, everybody. So we appreciate you all for that. The moment you all have been waiting for. Can I get a drum roll, please? The third place winner of the 2022 Black History Month Quiz Bowl is MD Roberts. Woo, 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 woo. MD Roberts came in with a score of 200 points. Way to go, MD Roberts. Way to go, MD Roberts. Our second place winner. Y'all ready? Drum roll, please. Our second place winner is Jonesboro Middle School. Woo! Coming in with a whopping 340 points. All right, all right. Now, first place winner. Are you guys ready? Last drum roll. Our first place winner for the 2022 Black History Quiz Bowl is Fab Middle School. Hey, Fab Middle School. Woo! Fab Middle School came in with 360 points. Guys, I am just so very proud. I have to tell everybody, this year we provided our students with a list of maybe 400 questions. They took those questions, they split them up, they studied them, they found the answers, and the hard work shows. So we just want to thank each and every one of you, and we are so, so very proud of you. So guys, this concludes our 2022 Black History Quiz Bowl. We want to thank you all so very much for being a part. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube, on Facebook. Thank you for joining the competition rooms with your teams. We just thank you, thank you, thank you. On behalf of the Department of Social Studies, we are out.